What up, peeps? Welcome back to the flip side. The final act of the Mortal Kombat 1 story mode is commencing. We're back in here. We're playing as... well, we're not. The Deadly Alliance is pulling through. Well, mainly just Shang Tsung, okay? Would have been cool if we got to, do one of those cool... choose your character chapters. We could play as Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, but NetherRealm doesn't want to do that. They want Shang Tsung to outperform Quan Chi, because he is. Okay, it's not a discussion. Anyway, we have Shao Kahn. We have actual Dark Shao Kahn up in here, along with his little minion Reiko. But it's about to get wild. Funny how Kenshi almost looks exactly the same. I don't know, man. Kinda weird. I mean, you have all these guys in your little edgy and dark armor here, and then you got Kenshi in his nice red suit with shades on. What's that about? Hello, NetherRealm. Remember his costume from MKX? Make it a little bit like that.
My ex was so wrong. The $30K I spent on this seems like a steal right now.
This magic is incredible.
Not magic, your loveliness. Technology.
Either way, it's clear what must happen next. The gateways and the dragon army have to be destroyed. Scorpion, have you a plan?
We must divide our forces. You, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi will use your magic to attack the portals. As you do, Kenshi and Jared will grind down the dragon army. The rest of us will attack our dark doubles. If they're defeated, it will hopefully throw the dragon warriors into disarray.
An astute strategy.
Truly, I could not have devised a better one.
Enough with the empty flattery. If you want our trust, give us actions, not words.
I love that look he gives, like he can't be told anything. Hands down, Shang Tsung's one of the best characters in the story mode, regardless if he was being tricked or not.
It is time. Our venom will spread. It will be the end of all things. Armageddon.
Sorry about that, everybody. I suddenly had to take a huge shit. reminds me of the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, no, Mortal Kombat Deception cutscene when Raiden and the Deadly Alliance were shooting their lasers at Onaga. It would be real cool as if Onaga was in this game, right guys? But that's neither here nor there. We don't know where it is.
That is unfortunate.
The battle continues, Shang Tsung.
Quan Chi, with me. I, for one, am not pleased we were double-crossed.
It is an ire I share.
May I suggest we harness our anger and use it to obliterate my doppelganger's minions? This pair will trouble us no more. There are more who acquire our attention.
Wow, guys, that's the most Rain has ever done in this story mode. Congratulations, Rain fans.
You're welcome, sorcerers.
Is it me, or is that Raiden becoming insufferable?
You are not wrong, but it is tomorrow's problem. Let us first solve today's.
Problem solved.
Yeah, that's my favorite line from the story mode. You would think Shang Tsung would have some, like, witty comeback, but no, he just says, problem solved. I love that.
Two of 5.
It's progress. Now on to the next. Did you see that?
His life force is feeding the portal's energy.
We kill him. We close them permanently.
These meddling minions grow tiresome.
Let us finish them. So much for fire and ice.
You just gonna stand there, Shang Tsung? A little long of a pause there. I don't know about that. See, that's the kind of energy General Shao should have been outputting into this story mode. I just love NetherRealm proving to itself how much better and cooler and stronger Shao Kahn is than General Shao, okay? He's over here kicking Raiden's ass here, and General Shao is just getting scolded and put into his place by Sindel. Yeah, great stuff. This definitely the Shao Kahn I was looking for in this game.
Are you hurt?
I've never been better. Fools! Your spell worked before only because you surprised me. It won't happen again.
His soul is ours.
You've done it. The army's trapped.
All of the other realms in this timeline are safe.
Never forget, Raiden, that we risked our lives to perform this service.
One that wouldn't have been needed if you hadn't conspired with the other Shang Tsung.
They will fight to the last man.
Come, we must help the others.
Search.
Ready enough. May there be other timelines and titans to find.
Garrus? Liu Kang?
Easy, Kitana. You are among friends.
What's happened? Where am I?
A long way from home. In a different timeline, to be precise.
What? Are you also
A keeper of time? Yes.
both of us? How is that possible?
The battle for Chronica's hourglass ripped apart time's fabric. Where there once was one timeline, there are now many.
I have a theory about that. Do you remember in MK11 Aftermath when Shang Tsung beat Kronika and he started to tamper with the hourglass? I feel like that must have been him ripping apart time's fabric, because he didn't really finish the process. He just sort of tampered, he just sort of begun the process until Liu Kang walked in a little too late. That is my headcanon. Come on, are we
Each
lagging?
new timeline represents a different possible outcome of that battle. In mine, I became Time's Keeper. In yours, it was you. In others, it could be Jade, Sindel, even Kano. The possibilities are endless.
If many timelines sprung from one, and we were both part of it, then you are my Liu Kang.
The same one who battled you in Shang Tsung's courtyard, who fought at your side at the Colosseum, who beamed with pride when you became Outworld's Khan.
Why does fate seem always to conspire against us? To deny us life's simple pleasures?
I don't know. Perhaps in one of the many timelines, they are ours.
I would like to think you brought me here for them. But I know you well enough to know better. What duty beckons us?
I will tell you. But first, we must gather more of our old friends.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Shang Tsung, Titan, wielding the power of the hourglass?
Yes, Kung Lao.
He is a threat to all timelines.
He is not yet aware of any beyond his and Liu Kang's.
I'm sorry. They straight up fucked up Raiden's face here. I mean, did they really have to age him this much? Like, dang. Seriously? He looks so much younger in MK11. And then NetherRealm just goes and does this to his face. Gee whiz, how ugly does he look compared to MK11? Gee whiz. This is worse than his 3D era face model. Gee whiz. Get out of here. Where's his beautiful white hair from Deadly Alliance? Do you guys remember that? When he had this white hair, you could play as that skin where he had his white hair showing. What happened to that? No, he's just got this boring ass brown hair. Such wasted potential.
He is not yet aware of any beyond his and Liu Kang's.
For now, it is only a matter of time.
I had hoped my victory over Kronika would end the endless cycle of combat. Sadly, it begins anew.
We have no choice. We must stop Shang Tsung.
The millions in my White Lotus Society will aid us, if needed.
Thank you, my friends. He is here.
Liu Kang, you have found allies. Titan allies, in fact. How could I have been so blind? Of course our timelines aren't the only two.
Retreat to yours, Shang Tsung. Your attempt to merge timelines has failed.
Yes, your comrades proved most resourceful. Thus, I have resigned myself to simply destroying your timeline. Knowing that others exist to conquer makes that choice much more palatable. Once I destroy your hourglass, your timeline will cease to exist. I will take great pleasure in finishing you one last time.
You fight how I remember. I know what you'll do before you do it.
Likewise. Let's hope our advantage proves decisive.
How I've missed fighting by Katana's side.
You know, Titans are really not the shit in this franchise. I mean, I guess in one timeline, Kronika got beaten by Kano of all people, and frickin' Raiden and Kung Lao over here, and Katana pretty soon, it just get washed by these little jobbers from the dark side. So, you know, oh, he's a Titan. He's really strong. No, he's not. Just look at the fight scenes from Chapter 14 of MK1. Yeah. So. Hey, no way! It's a better looking Tonya! No way the villain looks better than the protagonist in this game. Crazy. I would have preferred this 100 times over to the good version of Tonya. Why'd I say Tonya? Tanya.
rip the flesh from their bones. Are Tanya's of all timelines this evil? Mine is no better.
You should meet mine. She's a vast improvement.
Yeah, that's subjective.
I'd like that. Should we survive this battle?
Are you the best Shang Tsung can do?
It has begun.
Liu Kang!
We must stop them. If the hourglass is emptied, this timeline will be destroyed. Heal quickly, my friend. This battle ends with your timeline obliterated. Your final moments will be torture and pain. I do not fear your bravado. I have bested twins far more evil than you. Go back to your timeline, brothers.
We have little time. The hourglass is failing.
Then let us end this, now.
Be good girls and kill them, won't you?
As you command, Shang Tsung.
Katana and I will fight them. You save the hourglass.
Yes, Liu Kang.
Fool. You cannot save it.
I don't know which of them is worse. Both are cracked reflections of me.
They are abominations. Neither will survive this fight.
Once Shang Tsung is finished, you will be too.
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
You know, it probably would have been over if you brought Dark Raiden into the scene. Because he certainly folded half this crowd. Well, not half this crowd, but you know what I'm saying. He folded like 8 people at a time. Why are we lagging?
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
Shang Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this timeline, but against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must take the fight to him. Destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his efforts. Assemble an overwhelming army from across all timelines.
I picked Liu Kang, honestly.
There is nowhere to run, Shang Tsung. Nowhere to hide. We have banded together to rid all timelines of your evil. The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu Kang, that this battle will end in your favor.
It can end no other way. Because across all timelines, the arc of history bends toward justice.
Does it? In this timeline, it bends toward me. Behold, Liu Kang, the hell I unleash upon you.
Dude, Quan Chi, that outfit is trash. Where did you get that robe? Goodwill? Please, take it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip past. I'm gonna skip past until like the final fight here. This part was cool. You know, you got to see a lot of different variants. You know, I mean, some of them were just boring, like they were just female versions of Scorpion and Sub-Zero and Reptile and blah blah blah. There are actually some really cool ones. Like there was one where it was Johnny Cage combined with Shao Kahn. That was really cool to see. Another one was, I think it was called like the Reptile Queen or whatever. It was basically Sindel, but it was her with Reptile's abilities, and she had scales. Another cool one was one called Johnny Savage, where it was Johnny Cage and Baraka combined. A lot of cool different ones here. This one's cool as well. Fire Cage. It's Liu Kang and Johnny Cage, of course. But yeah, so this sequence is just Scorpion fighting all these different variants. So nothing super special to see here. The combat kids do get obliterated, but that's not that cool of a scene because it only lasts like 4 seconds. So we're at the finale.
It's only a little further, Scorpion. Follow me. Your defenses have failed, Shang Tsung. This is over.
I do not think so.
Realize, sorcerer, that you've brought this on yourself. Avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers. And once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
So I'd like to analyze this scene real quick. I think that Shang Tsung knows that he can't defeat Liu Kang. I mean, he thought he could do it in MK11 Aftermath because he was the Keeper of Time, but that's different and blah blah blah. But he knew he couldn't defeat Raiden in Mortal Kombat Deception, so that's why he had Quan Chi. Shang Tsung knows he can't defeat Liu Kang either, so that's why he also has Quan Chi. Same thing with Quan Chi. He knows he can't defeat Liu Kang or Quan Chi one-on-one. So, and thank God he does have a partner all the time, because they end up winning by a stroke of luck that some other guy pulls out some trump card against the opponent. So that's my analysis on them fighting the heroes. They know they can't defeat Liu Kang or Raiden by themselves. So just wanted to put some food for thought out there. Let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know.
Your position is precarious. To survive, you must submit.
Yes. The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Like, Quan Chi's robe, he looks like he put that together for a cosplay.
Fight!
Alright, are we gonna watch this whole thing? I'm not watching this whole battle here. I'm not watching this whole battle. Okay. Dang.
And they called me the Chosen One.
I am honored, Liu Kang. Shall we finish this?
You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this. May that be the last we see of you.
What's happening?
Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses. Thank you for your aid, Scorpion. May we one day meet again.
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care, as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Hey, did you know that in timeline 1546-789 that they actually act in Johnny Cage's movie? It's a good movie, by the way. I'd give it a 4 out of 5, to be honest.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
Of course. You are right.
What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman. And no actor can do what you do.
I would love to. But my work to revive the Tyra is starting to pay off. I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong, then?
I am simply shoring up our defenses. As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai Ryu, to take its place. I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, all of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money?
The Shaolin live modestly. Easy, cool out. They're teasing.
Don't worry, farm boy. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Dang, they really do Jax dirty in Mortal Kombat. Now he's gonna have to get a metal head.
Not been here for it. I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood The death. The chaos. Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast. The next time, it won't.
DLC villain? Question mark? And that's it. It's just the arcade endings now. So guys, wow, it's only been a little more than 40 minutes. So basically they just rehashed the 3D era story, you know, with the Deadly Alliance and then being fooled by a greater force, and then Armageddon with the pyramid, everybody fighting each other. But worse, of course. I've got a few things to say before I depart to shore up my defenses. I think that, you know, oh, they eradicated Titan Shang Tsung and Quan Chi from history. Well, that was sort of pointless, wouldn't you think? Well, not pointless because they took out one of them, but if there's an infinite amount of timelines, wouldn't there be an infinite amount of Titan Shang Tsungs that would have the same idea as the villain in this story mode? How about everyone else? You know what I'm saying? If there's infinite timelines, then you're just going to have a rehash of this story mode, basically. You know, there's going to be evil Titan that figures out how to travel between timelines and wants to destroy this one. An infinite amount. Think about that. There's even a timeline where the Mortal Kombat story mode doesn't devolve into a time shenanigans story after Mortal Kombat X, and Dark Raiden takes over Outworld. Think about that. Okay, you done thinking about it? Alright. One other thing I have to say is, hands down, Johnny Cage is my favorite character in this story mode. I talked about this a couple videos ago, but he's got some of the funniest lines, some of the greatest dialogue, some of the best dialogue. His character development is above everybody else's. And he's just cool because he's Johnny Cage on top of that. So, and him and Kenshi's chemistry was great during this story mode. I liked it a lot. And that's it. That's basically all I have to say. Next week on Halloween, you guys are going to see a tier list of the characters. Not, you know, oh, well, who's got the best frames and, you know, who does better damage and blah, blah, blah combos. No. It's going to be a tier list just like the last one for MK11. It's going to be a tier list of the characters in the story mode. You know, their character and what they did and their accomplishments and their feats. Who was a jobber and who was not. That's basically going to be the defining factor of that one. Because there's a lot of jobbers. Not as much as the last game, thank God, but still a lot of jobbers in this game that missed the mark for the potential. Like Rain and Li Mei and Shao Kahn. Oh no, it's General Shao. Shut the fuck up. And with that, I want to thank you all for joining me on this 5-part series. Should have been 4, but 5-part series. Critiquing the Mortal Kombat 1. Should have been Mortal Kombat 12. Nobody would have had an issue with that. The Mortal Kombat 1 story mode. Thank you and good night. And without further ado, I will see you all next week back on the flip side. Peace.